Bonjour, bonjour, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril. I used to be a stem cell researcher for many years, and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredient. And for today's video, I have a review of this bad boy right here, or bad girls who know this is the famous A313 cream. So this is a French cream that is actually classified as a drug. So basically this is a medicine that you can get without any prescription in French pharmacies. Actually, this one was pretty difficult to find, and if you are following me on Instagram, which you totally should, you will know that I had a hard time to find it. So because this product is classified as a drug, it does not depend on the regulation of cosmetics, but of drugs, of course, which is why the active is expressed is international unit. So in French, it is the UI, which stands for Unité Internationale, so in English, international units, which give us the concentration of the actives. And in this one, it looks amazingly concentrated, which is 200,000. But you will see that it's not concentrated at all. So because I'm French, I can of course read the instructions. And when you read the instruction, the first thing that you learn is that this cream is meant as a skin protectant when you have any form of irritations. So the irritations that are excluded are the ones that are due with open wounds, for example, or if there is any oozing of the skin. This cream is not intended for this, but for any other type of irritation, you can use this cream. And this, I think, just from the beginning tells you a lot about this cream, because obviously if this cream does contain a high concentration of retinoids such as Retinol I, or of course tretinoin, also known as retinoic acid, it is not going likely to help your skin to heal, but most likely it will irritate the skin in the beginning of the process of retinization. Anyway, so if you look at the composition of this cream, the main active ingredient is a synthetic form of vitamin A. This is how it is written in French, and it is basically a concentrate of oily form of vitamin A, which is a weird description. So I've tried to go online to the website of the reseller, which is Pharma Development. I didn't find any more information than the one that is already on the package. I also asked my friend that works in a pharmacy if he can give me any more information about the active ingredient, because the main question is it pure retinol, so vitamin A, or is it from esters of vitamin A? He was not able to give me any more information. I also asked another pharmacist where I get this cream, and it was exactly the same thing. They didn't know what is exactly in this cream. I have seen online that supposedly the form of vitamin A are actually esters of retinol. This I cannot confirm because it is not written in the package. There is nothing about this in French, so I'm going to assume that this is actually retinol because it is described as vitamin A, and vitamin A is retinol. So if we assume that it is retinol, but actually it is also the same with esters or even with retinaldehyde, a key component is always the concentration of those actives to know if they are, what they are going to do for your skin. So here the concentration, like I have said in the beginning, are expressed in international units, and therefore we need to translate this into concentration. So for retinol, 0.2 to 0.3% of retinol, even 0.4, is considered to be a low strength retinol. Conversely, if you are choosing a 1% retinol, you will have effects on the skin that are very, very similar to tretinoin, so aka retinoic acid. Of course, if the concentration is lower than this, the impact on the skin will be very minimum. There are some reports that already at 0.1% retinol does have an effect on the skin. So international units are commonly used, especially in drugs, and each molecule has a conversion into the international unit. So for retinol, 1 international unit of retinol, so of vitamin A, corresponds to 0.3 micrograms, so a tiny quantity. So because this one contains 200,000 international units, this translates into 60,000 micrograms, and if you translate it into grams, which is what is important to know. The concentration in this one, it translates into 0.06 grams. So basically in this cream you have 0.06% of retinol, possibly of esters of retinol. Therefore, at this concentration, it is so tiny that it's not going to do much on your skin. And the main effect of this cream will be most likely from the excipients that are very emollient and very greasy. And indeed, if you try it on your skin, you will feel that it's very occlusive, which is definitely what you want to have when you have an irritation on your skin. You want to have the thick layer that will protect and trap all the water in to help your skin to heal itself. So basically what I just told you is that whatever the form of vitamin A that is used in this one, whether it is pure vitamin A, so retinol, or an ester of retinoid, it is not going to do anything for your skin because the concentration is so low, but it is potentially an excellent healing cream when you have irritation. So don't believe what you are going to see online. I've also seen a review from a very famous dermatologist, and she is basically on the same line as me, but again she claimed that that it is from a derivative of vitamin A. This, I am not sure of it. I have never seen any official claims about this, so therefore I am not going to comment much more on this. What is always important is always try to go to the source of information. So for example, when there is any, I would say, scientific claims, the source are of course peer-reviewed articles that are not easy at all to read and to understand, especially if you are outside of the world of science. And even if you're a medical doctor, you are not necessarily trained to really understand how the experiments were done and etc. All the limitation, I would say, of the experiments, which is always something so important, because all the results that are coming from those scientific papers are coming from the experiments. So it's so important to understand how they work. And this is, I think, why my work is also very important on YouTube and also on Instagram, because I can definitely help you with this, because this is what I use to do. So tell me down below if you have any question regarding this cream. This is definitely not an alternative for retinol aid, or even a low strength esters of retinol. I of course thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Cyril Laurent. I have a ton of stuff over there. I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Au revoir.